Alright, I know. I threw a lot of shade at Black Ops 6 last time, and so what? Screw me if I want to be so critical. But at the end of the day, I think there's something that we can all agree on, and that is that Black Ops 6 has made drastic improvements to the gameplay since Cold War and even MWZ. Hey guys, MitchMxlli here, and in today's video, we're going to be diving into what I believe will be the best improvements they made to zombies in Black Ops 6. First up, let's talk about the improved map atmosphere in Black Ops 6. One of the biggest complaints in Cold War, and just a note, I'm going to be basing a lot of this stuff off Cold War since it was the last true round-based mode we got. Anyways, Cold War has a major lack of immersion in the maps, but with Black Ops 6, they really stepped up their game. The attention to detail in the environment, the eerie sound effects, the overall feel of the map, it really adds to the overall experience of playing zombies as a whole. And this map really gives me like a feel of Mob of the Dead. It's like just looking at it and everything that's going on. I mean, obviously with the parasites being there, it kind of feels like Shadows, but other than that, I mean, the environment, the sounds that you hear in the gameplay trailer, and how the zombies interact with you, everything just looks very, very in the sense of zombies, how it used to be. It looks a lot like BO4, honestly, if I'm gonna tell you what it looks like more than anything, but with the atmosphere of like Mob of the Dead. So it's really kind of cool. I mean, you could just say Blood, right? But now Blood ain't the same like atmosphere as Mob. I don't know. Either way, it looks very good. They've done a very good job of bringing back that classic feel to what zombies used to be, and I'm actually really excited to play this map in general because it just looks so good, dude. Like everything about it, from the character models to the zombie models to the water to the way they ride the rafts to the islands, everything, the buildings, the mystery box, Gobblegum machines, they went crazy, dude, and it looks amazing. I'm really excited to play this game. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next point. Next, let's talk about the set crew and story involvement in Black Ops 6 Zombies. The previous two zombie installments have not had a set crew, but instead allowed you to play as any operator in the game due to the linkage between zombies and campaign, thus making it really hard for the players to connect with the story almost 90% of the time because it's talked through radios and like communications. But in Black Ops 6, they introduced a set crew again, which is like what we've been wanting from the jump, and it seems like we're going to get a fleshed out storyline. This allows players to really get invested in the characters and their journey throughout the zombie apocalypse and everything that's going on in Black Ops 6 as a whole. Having the return of Weaver, Dr. Gray, Major Carver, Raptor 1, Peck, and now the fourth playable character known as Maya, it seems to be building up a great start to the story in this game. Just the fact that we're playing as a set crew is going to make this game 110% more special than we've gotten in the last couple of years. And I really think this is going to be a huge success for Treyarch. This game should revive the community like it already has. I mean, we got people coming in and day out talking about this game, wanting to know more information, wanting to know what's going on. And I really think at the end of the day, this game has grabbed a lot of people's attention, and I think it's going to be very good for the community as a whole. I mean, we're going to get a lot of people back into zombies, a lot of people back into Call of Duty, and it's just going to be a great year, I think. But if you disagree, then let me know down below. I mean, I know we're not getting the exact classic zombies mode that everybody was asking for to get back in. You know, it seems like we're never going to get that again because, guys, it's going to be a new game and things are going to be a little bit different. But at the end of the day, yes, there should be some things that are brought back, but what they're doing with what we've seen and what we're going to get, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and we need to just embrace it how it is. And then at the end of the day, we'll be able to fix it as a community when they listen to us. Trust me, if we work together and get things the way we want it, things will be better for all of us as a whole. And with that being said, let's move on to the next thing, which is talking about Gobblegums coming back, guys. Are we excited for that or what? I'm literally so excited to get Gobblegums back. And if you guys don't know what Gobblegums are, Gobblegums have been a staple feature in the Call of Duty Zombie series in Black Ops 3 only. I mean, it's not been a staple at all, really, if you think about it. But at the end of the day, it has been a staple because everybody used to talk about how good they used to be in Black Ops 3. The gums used to allow you to get perks, open doors for free, get any of the drops in the game, make crawlers, slow zombies down, whatever you needed to do, you could do it. These gums were a huge success in Black Ops 3 because they made it so easy for players like me to backpack other kids through Easter eggs all the time. And that's what I used to do. I used to use these Gobblegums in public lobbies to make it easier for me to just get the steps done. And guess what I'm going to do in this game? I'm going to run the OP Gobblegums, join a public lobby, and I'm going to backpack kids to the Easter egg because that's what I like to do in zombies. So the fact that we're getting them back is actually crazy. And yeah, we're going to earn them in-game rather than spending Liquid Divinium Dr. Monty crap. We're actually just going to earn them as we progress through rounds throughout the match, which seems like it's going to work out a lot better that way, considering we don't have to go back to the menu and roar Liquid Divinium to see what Gobblegum we get. Instead, we're just going to know what we got on the screen. So if we got something we want, we can end the game and go play with it if we want to. Either way, it looks like Gobblegums are going to be very, very impactful in everything that happens in this game, and going to end up playing a huge role in how I play the game. And overall, I'm just extremely excited that we're getting them back, man. I can't wait to pop a perky. But anyways, let's talk about the next thing, which is it seems like we're going to get increased zombie spawns and a lot more zombies with health, or shields rather. I was watching Dalek, and I heard from in my Discord and a lot of other people who got a lot of information on this game. It seems like there's just going to be a lot more armored zombies and like bigger hordes of zombies in general. So the easy factor of the Cold War having the rarity system and armor system is going to feel a little bit more harder in a sense, because we're just going to have more zombies coming at us at once. I mean, if you look at the footage and everything that's going on in the videos, and just from the way everybody else is talking about it, it seems like we're getting a lot more zombies in horde-like function. So a lot more just coming at you once with a lot of health. Look, that guy took forever to kill right there on the screen. I mean, we're just getting like a lot of things that are going to be a lot harder to kill, and I think that's going to make the system of Cold War work a little bit better, because I mean, obviously this is still the Cold War system with the rarity system and the pack-a-punch system and the armor system, but at the end of the day, I mean, we got to put plates in. That's kind of like MWZ, but it's gonna really still feel like that. But I think with the way that they have more enemies in the game, it's gonna make it a lot harder. And this is gonna be a controversial one, but the next thing that I'm actually kind of excited about is that they removed out of game progression on perks basically, and they gave us augments, which seems to be a lot more of a Black Ops 4 style select your class, select your loadout situation, rather than being the Cold War out of game progression where you literally just level up everything to the max tier and have it be super overpowered. That will be a better balance on putting classes together in general, because you're not going to be able to put, so say for example, Dying Wish on Jug, which was baked into it in Cold War. You're not going to be able to put Dying Wish and have an extra 50 health off Jug. There's no way they're going to make both of those not major augments. And the way it works is that you're allowed to take in one major augment for your perk and one minor augment. And the way you earn these augments, or the way you figure out more augments, or discover them, is that you just drink the perk in the game. After you drink the perk, it gives you a research token or point or XP or whatever it's going to do in the game, and that will allow you to unlock more augments as you progress throughout the game. And I think that in general is just going to put a huge balance on how Cold War's system worked with the whole tier system. And I know a lot of people are upset that it's kind of gone, because out of game progression is really fun to do too, because it just gives you more stuff to do throughout the game. And I still believe we're going to have out of game progression with, the whole camel grind and weapon grind, because we're still going to be able to load in whatever gun we want and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I think removing that for perks is really good for the gameplay, because it's going to make the gameplay a little bit more difficult, because you have to choose what you're going to bring in, rather than be able to bring everything and just be like an arcade shooter. Okay, I'm super OP, I'm not going to die. One of the next best things I think they're bringing into the game is the fact that when you walk into certain areas in the game, you kind of have like a storytelling live action situation going on with the zombies throughout the map. As you walk into different areas, as you buy different doors, as you do different things, zombies will be interacting with the environment, making it more in-game cutscene sort of situations where you have to do certain things or act out to save people or do this or do that, or the zombie will be sleeping, you walk in, it wakes up or whatever. All these different animations are going to happen throughout the map, and I think it's really cool that they're trying to add storytelling through like in-game acts rather than just putting you in a cutscene and all that situation. And I think that's going to be really good how the game plays itself, because it's going to make it seem a lot more ominous, a lot more spooky, because you don't know what the next zombie is going to do, or you don't know what the next thing, whatever being is in the room, is going to do. I think it's a really cool thing that they added this, and it's going to work out really good for everybody in general. People are going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to play so much of this game, and I'm so excited. And this is just talking about the fact that we have just Terminus Island, and I haven't even gotten to my next point, which is the fact that we're getting 2 maps at launch, having Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. That's amazing. We're getting 2 fleshed out maps that seem to be leading up to the story of the game itself. I mean, we know they take place at the same time, and we know Liberty Falls is Richtofen's like town or city or whatever he made. So that's going to be a really important factor as to what's going on Terminus Island. We haven't seen a lot about Liberty Falls itself, but what we have seen is actually crazy, because I know for the fact that the jet gun from Transit is coming back, which is actually crazy to think about. considering that the jet gun is from, you know, the Aether universe, and now it is in the Dark Aether universe. What else is going to come back from the Aether universe? I know we've seen in the leaks and with the person holding the jet gun, it looks like an operator. But guys, knowing that the jet gun's there, knowing that it looks like presumably town when we go into the upside down or the Dark Aether side of it, what if the playable crew in Liberty Falls is Victus? I mean, it would make sense, right? Because they were banished to the Dark Aether, just like everything else was in the Aether universe. So what if they could come back just like the zombies are coming back from the Dark Aether universe? I'm just saying, what if Liberty Falls is a lot more than it's leading on to be? They haven't shown us anything for it. They haven't really done anything, and we're going to see a lot about it at COD Next. So I can't wait for COD Next, because we're going to really get to see if Liberty Falls is actually really important or if it's just going to be an operator map, kind of like Town. I don't think it's going to be, though. It looks a lot bigger than the multiplayer map of Liberty Falls. It looks like it's leading on to be a lot more with just seeing the jet gun there itself. And I'm really excited to see this map and like get to see a lot more about it. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys leave a comment and tell me what your guys' favorite part about Black Ops 6 Zombies is going to be. I think I covered a lot of good points today, and if you guys got anything I didn't talk about, make sure you guys also talk about down there too. I want to see everything that everybody's got to say, because I think this game is going to be really community based, and I think as a whole, we're going to be able to shape this game to what we want it to be if we help them shape it that way. They want to listen to us. Kevin Drew has really been open to the community as a whole, and I think this is really good for the Zombies community, and I think we're going forward with a lot of things, especially like with the way it's been happening with recent events, what's going on. And I just wanted to say to everybody that, you know, we can get through like a lot of things together, because we're a great community. Everybody here has been touching my hearts from since I was a child, and I just can't wait to get on Black Ops 6 and play with some noobs so I can backpack them through this Easter egg. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, guys.